my name is Sheila Arrett, and I'm an infant and early childhood mental health consultant at Children's Resource Center. Today, we'll be talking about strategies for helping your children to say goodbye to their pacifiers. With this topic, one of the first questions that comes up is, when should I get rid of my child's pacifier? And frankly, there is no set time across the board for children that they need to say goodbye to their pacifier. Every child is different. So some are ready to give it up much younger. Some never even become attached to a pacifier, and whereas others are very attached and it takes longer. Um, so considering your age of your child and the skills that they already have in place will help you determine when it's time for them to say goodbye to their pacifier. Because children use pacifiers as a self-soothing mechanism, the sucking motion helps them calm down and help regulate themselves. One thing you can do to help decide when your child is ready to move on from the pacifier is to observe what your child is already using when they're upset, other than their pacifier, that helps them calm down. So for some children, they gravitate towards a blanket or maybe a stuffed animal, and that's comforting to them. Maybe a hug for other children or music, gentle touches. Every child may have something different, or they might have multiple. The more they have, all the better, because that gives you more options throughout the day. But you can continue to build on those things and encourage your child to use that other strategy when they're upset rather than offering the pacifier or encouraging your child to use the pacifier. The more they build on those other skills of self regulation, the better able they'll be to help um, totally remove the pacifier. Another indication would be it's time to get rid of the pacifier is if your child was using it throughout the day before and now they only need it at nap time or bedtime, or you can also reduce it to nap time or bedtime. That's a more indication that they're ready for it to go. Keep in mind that it's learning a new skill for your child. They're learning to adapt from using this calming mechanism to trying something different or using something more often. So it takes time. Some people learn skills more quickly, and others just need a little bit more reassuring. So for some kids, it's going to happen real quick and it's not going to be a concern. And then others, it's going to take a little bit more time, and that's okay. And they just need more support and encouragement. Um, this is a challenge for kids because they're learning new ways to regulate themselves. So the relationship with you and that comfort they get from the relationship they have with you and that reassurance will help them and be a buffer as they make this transition as well. There are some books out there too that you can read with your children as you make this transition with them. Bye Bye Binky or No More Pacifiers Duck or Pacifiers Are Not Forever. These are some great young kid books that can be read. Um, or you can make a social story about with your child about saying goodbye to the pacifier if you don't have access to these. Also, Sesame Street has a song with Elmo. It's Goodbye Pacifier. It can be found on Sesame Street and Community's website. And also keep in mind when your child does say goodbye to their pacifier, finally, it's celebration time. They've conquered a new skill, and so acknowledge that and you be able to celebrate that milestone with your child. There were a couple resources I went to when looking at this topic. Mind in the Making has a great tip sheet to look at, and also Sesame Street has the video of Elmo. And also you can go to Children's Resource Center's YouTube channel. We now have over 100 videos on social and emotional topics that you can search for whatever topic is important for you and your family. Or you can follow us on Facebook and see all the new resources and social emotional tips that we provide there. Thank you for watching.